June the 15th, 1969. On this day, a football match is played. By its conclusion, thousands will be dead, and two nations will find themselves at war. In the days preceding the match, unrest is already evident. Small disturbances, local riots, the signs of a society under strain. This is the Second World Cup qualifying contest between El Salvador and Honduras. The stakes are considerable. Victory grants passage toward the World Championship. Defeat carries consequence. When the final whistle sounds, there is no ambiguity. El Salvador prevails. 3-0. Celebration does not follow. In San Salvador, disorder erupts. Crowds gather. Violence spreads. Property is destroyed. Men and women are injured in the streets. The match has concluded. The conflict has not. In the days that follow, the situation deteriorates rapidly. Across the border in Honduras, ethnic Salvadorans find themselves under growing pressure. Land disputes harden. Local violence escalates. Political authority falters. Families flee. Entire communities abandon their homes. A mass exodus begins. Hundreds of thousands moving south, back into El Salvador. Governments now intervene. Borders are closed. Diplomatic relations are severed. Negotiation proves impossible. Both nations begin to marshal their forces. In El Salvador, authority rests with President and General Fidel Sanchez Hernandez. He commands a force of approximately 12,000 to 15,000 men, supported by 30 artillery pieces and 30 fighter aircraft. By global measure, it is a modest army. By regional standard, it is formidable. Hernandez is an aggressive commander, a man prepared to accept risk in pursuit of swift and decisive advantage. Opposing him is General Oswaldo López Arellano of Honduras. His army numbers between 8,000 and 12,000 troops, with roughly 15 artillery pieces and no organized air force. Arellano is a defensive strategist, cautious, deliberate, and keenly aware of the judgment of the international community. On the 14th of July, 1969, discussion ends. El Salvador initiates military action. Air power is employed immediately. Honduran positions are struck. Infantry follows. Within days, Salvadoran forces advance across the frontier, establishing a foothold nearly 20 miles inside western Honduras. Yet the advance falters. Supply lines strain. International pressure intensifies. Honduran resistance stiffens. Momentum is lost. On the 18th of July, regional powers intervene. The Organization of American States demands a cessation of hostilities. Under diplomatic pressure and threat of sanction, El Salvador withdraws its forces. After scarcely 4 days of fighting, the war is brought to a halt. The cost, however, is already paid. In El Salvador, between 2,000 and 3,000 are killed, the vast majority civilians. More than 300,000 displaced Salvadorans must now be absorbed into an already burdened state. Infrastructure is damaged. Economic instability follows. The effects lasting decades. In Honduras, casualties number between 1,000 and 3,000, again, chiefly civilians. Border regions are scarred. Agriculture is disrupted. Trade collapses. The loss of labor further weakens the nation. No borders are altered. No decisive victory is claimed. No lasting peace is secured. The war ends swiftly. The consequences endure. This has been Quiet Conflicts.